Hey guys. All right. So I'm excited. Let me situate myself. All right. So I am just so excited. I'm pumped for this year. And not because 2020 is over. I actually really enjoyed 2020. Obviously, there were some down points. But for the most part, 2020 was really great for me. So that's not the reason why I'm excited. Um, I just look forward to this year. I do have a couple of themes, and actually, um, I was planning on talking about something different tonight, but then we had our vision service at church last night, and I was like, you know what, that's gonna be perfect for our first training of this year is to talk about my vision for myself, my business, and my team. And so if you're watching this and you're not a part of my team, um, that's totally fine. Obviously, think you can think about your own visions for your own business, for your own team. Maybe think about your own theme for 2021 for yourself. Um, you know, you can probably, Lord willing, you can apply, what I say to your own business, and even if you're not a part of my team. And so I do have notes because if I don't write notes, I get sidetracked. My mind goes blank. I forget what I'm saying and I go off the wall and it's just ridiculous. So I do have notes. So if it looks like I'm reading, I am. Anyway, and so of course today obviously just did not go as planned. I don't think my life ever goes as planned. Um, oh, my three older kids were going back to school today after a 2-week break, which was really nice. I was really thankful to have them home for 2 weeks for Christmas. Spend that time with them was really nice. But I was ready to get back to our schedule. I was ready to get back to my schedule. My brain and my ears just always had noise in them 24/7, and it was just really hard to think. So I was, excited to be able to send my kids off to school, and they might tell you they hate school, but they love it. They love their friends or whatever. They have a great time at school. And so I was excited for that. I saw the two babies at home, which is fine. I was like, you know, oh, there we go. I had to admit someone. So anyway, so I had my two babies at home, and I was just looking forward to some peace and quiet, be able to, get my thoughts together, write out, this really good, extravagant like lesson for you guys. And then I got a text asking if I could babysit a 2-year-old. And so of course I said yes, because that kind of goes along with my theme for this year. And so I said yes. Family, they really just are going through a hard time and they really needed help, and I
You
was
push a
not going to
button?
turn them down. Hi, Mrs. Mobley. I don't see you, but I could hear Brother Mobley. If you want to turn your video on, you can hit the little video. It should say start video. There you go.
I'm muting it now. Sorry.
Okay, no, you're all right. All right. And this is recording and it's going to record you. Is that okay? Okay. Um anyway, okay, so I do have notes. So I was writing it as I was babysitting. Thankfully, she's a 2-year-old and she's so sweet. She is so good. Her and Esther got along great, but obviously she's not my kid, so I had to be more aware. With my own kids, I say whatever, go do what you want. When it's someone else's kid, I got to make sure they're not running out the door or something. So anyway, so my day did not go as planned, but it's okay. Um, so I want to kick off this year or whatever with my theme. It's or my vision, I guess, for this year is being a servant and growth. So let me get to my notes, see if I can find where I'm at. So um, I'm looking for growth, obviously, physically, for my business. I do want to see it grow in number. And as my business grows in number, I'm praying that your business is also growing in number. And but I also want to grow spiritually and mentally. And I want to also just pass that down to my teammates and um, teach them how you guys can use this business, obviously, not just to help people with their health, but also use it as a means to reach more people for Jesus. I do think it is a tool, as we can use our social media accounts for that also. But then, of course, we're teaching people how to heal our bodies, because when we feel sick, it's so hard to serve the Lord the way we need to. And so that's also just very important, very significant. Because when I was really sick and it was really hard for me to just get off the couch, um, it was hard for me to get off the couch. So it was also really hard for me just to do anything ministry wise. And so, but now that I feel so much better, I'm able to do so much more for the Lord. So if you could teach other people that, that's gonna be huge. That's gonna make a huge impact for God's kingdom. And no doubt, I believe you'll get spiritual rewards for that. And as long as your heart is right and you're putting Jesus first. So anyway, so I want to grow, as a leader this year. I want to be more consistent every day, and I want to teach. My goal is to teach y'all to be more consistent also, because I know that my team is only going to be as good as the leader. And when I'm down and out doing something else in life and my business kind of sidetracked, my team gets sidetracked. And I feel like that's probably with anybody's business, unless if you have someone who is just like an extreme go-getter and they know um, how to be disciplined and lead themselves, um, which is actually my goal, is to make y'all leaders and to be able to lead on your own, to be independent from me, but obviously I'm still going to be here for you guys. But I want you to be able to know, like, to be confident in yourself and that you can do this on your own and that you do have what it takes. And I don't want you to just depend on me, because anybody can do this if I can. It just took a lot of time and patience, a lot of studying. But anyone really can do this if you want to. So I do want to see our team grow in numbers, and not for my own benefit per se, but because the more people that we have on our team, that means the more lives that we're changing. I know and believe that we have a life-changing compensation plan. I've been with other network marketing companies, and I believe that Plexus pays way better than most of them. And so one thing that I've learned, being in this business, one thing I've learned is, being in business for myself is probably one of the best things that happened. And I was actually thinking of that the other day. Like, if I had to work like right now, like today, for an employer, I'd have to wear a mask like 8 hours a day. And that ain't that ain't cool with me. And I probably would have quit. So, just being in business for myself, I don't have to worry about that. I'm my own boss and I do what I want to. And I'm not wearing a mask 8 hours a day. And then, of course, just being flexible. Like, I was able to babysit today. I was able to help a friend. If I had to work outside of the house or whatever, for whatever reason, I wouldn't have been able to do that. And of course, my husband, he has his own business and he provides, most of the time, almost all the time, actually. The Lord provides, through him, for all our bills and everything. But with my Plexus check, I've been able to pay for like our kids' school tuition, Christmas gifts for our church kids in our ministry. I was able to buy all the um, decorative stuff in our bathroom, like the tile and the flooring, the shower head and stuff. I was able to buy all that kind of stuff with my Plexus check last month, which was just a huge blessing. And it's just going to be fun when I walk into the bathroom and be like, look, I paid for this, obviously through the Lord. But it's going to be just fun to see that because a lot of times they'll tell you that you can't make money in a network marketing company. It's a pyramid scheme, blah, 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 but it's not. Obviously network means you got to work, but you can make money. And so, Plexus pays very well. Again, there's all different ways you can get paid. I honestly don't even know them all, maybe. So, anyway, so Plexus has been a huge blessing to me. And my husband, like I said, he pays for our bills. So I can't imagine how much of a blessing it would be for someone who is struggling, who is struggling and they need, more financial help. Plexus could definitely help them with that. And so let's see. So, and then not to mention, like our products are also life changing. They dramatically changed my life. They've dramatically changed my health. I know I've talked about it like over and over and over again. Mrs. Mobley, I think, has given me, she's raising her hands, agreeing with me that Plexus has also changed her health and her life, as well as just many others. There's so many testimonies out there you can find that, and these are real people. Plexus does not pay people to advertise for them. So these are real testimonies from real people, talking about how these products have changed their lives. The American standard diet that we're taught, it's junk. Like it makes us so sick. And honestly, big food companies, they do it on purpose. They want us sick. Like that's not necessarily a conspiracy. I don't think so. It's the truth. They want us sick, so we can depend on big pharma. And it doesn't have to be that way. So anyway, when we grow up eating the American standard diet, eating lots of sugar, lots of just fake food, lots of fake dyes in our food, that makes us really sick. Okay. And so, I grew up in a home, we always had food on the table, but it was junk food. And so that really, messed with my health. So, and that's the case for a lot of people. We're just not taught, how our bodies really work. We're actually taught a lot of lies. And so a lot of people are sick out there. And when you really start sharing, if you haven't done that yet, and you really start sharing, from your heart, and more people, you talk to more people, you're going to find out that a lot of people are sick. And like a lot of people don't even talk about it. They don't necessarily like complain about it. You can look at someone and not know that they're struggling with some type of health issue until they feel, confident and comfortable enough with you to talk to you about that. So you don't know whose life you're going to change. Honestly, ending 2020, I have a lot of people on my team that I didn't even know prior, to 2020 or whatever. So starting today, you might think it's impossible for your business to grow, or you don't know, like, maybe you set a goal to reach gold at the end of this year. Maybe you want to be senior gold or ruby or whatever. And you're probably like, I don't even know how in the world I'm going to get there. It's okay, because I didn't know how I was going to go gold. A lot, like I said, a lot of these people I did not know, but God brought them my way. My team, started recruiting people, and so it's okay if you don't know who's going to be on your team, in a month from now or at the end of the year. It's okay, but just know that there are people out there who need these products, and there are people out there who need this business, especially, we saw what happened back in March where they told us we could not work, which is just wrong. But a lot of people, they had to stay home, or we all had to stay home. um, okay, we were supposed to stay home. I'm not saying I did, but we were supposed to stay home, and we were told we could not work. Okay. So actually Plexus grew. I think Plexus had one of their best years in 2020 because people are starting to turn to network marketing, because they're realizing that maybe their job, their safety net, the job that they thought they were going to have for years in their 401k or whatever, and all their savings they thought that they would have, for years to come, like got knocked out within like overnight. So they're realizing they need a plan B, and maybe this could become someone's plan A. Because honestly, if you work this business, hard, or not even hard, but smart, if you work it smart and you work it consistently, this could be your plan A. And honestly, it could be like 10 times plan A or whatever, because you can make decent money in this business. So where was I? Okay, so I want to spend the next few minutes um, talking about my theme for the year. Now, if you're on my team and you don't like my theme, you can think of your own theme. You don't have to stick with mine. But so my theme is, like I said, growth and servant, or, servitude, I think. And basically, I want to just be a servant to all. Um, I don't want to look to see what I can get out of this business, because I know what I can get out of this business. Um, I want to see what I can give to others. And because if I'm pouring into others and I'm spending time with other people and I'm teaching them, whether it be the business side or the health side, and I'm just investing in them, whether they buy Plexus or not, you know what the Bible says? You reap what you sow. So if I'm pouring into them, the Lord is going to take care of me. And so if I don't have like how much money I can make on my mind, or if I don't think of like a person as a sale, but I'm truly thinking of them as a person, and, someone who I genuinely want to help, the Lord is going to bless me. And the same for you. If you have, in your heart, you really just, you want to help people, you want to serve them. Because again, okay, so when I first started Plexus, I didn't even know what a probiotic was. The only thing I knew was what a multivitamin was, and a prenatal. I didn't know anything else. I didn't know magnesium, like literally, like I knew nothing, absolutely nothing. And so, of course, by God's grace, I've learned a lot. But I always have to remind myself that there's still people out there that don't know a thing, just like I didn't, right? So, we can, there's always someone we can teach. Um, Also like with the food that we eat, blood sugar, the real way you can lose weight without killing yourself is, cutting out sugar and eating a low carb diet. It's not calories in, calories out. That's not how that works. Which I think is another lie we're taught. But anyway, so there's always people that we can pour into and that we can teach. Um, and so, I really want to serve my team, my customers, and then my potentials, my friends, my family, whoever will listen to me. Obviously, so I go the holistic route. And a lot of times people come to me after they've been to the doctors like several times and they've had all this blood work done, and they know something's wrong with them, but the doctors are telling them that they're fine. And so I know exactly how they feel, because that's exactly what happened to me. Doctors told me I was fine. I just needed to lose weight. But it was kind of hard when I didn't know how to lose weight. I thought I had to exercise, a certain amount a day. and I couldn't even get out off the couch. So how was I going to lose weight, right? And then I found out it was my thyroid, my blood sugar, my gut. It wasn't just, I was really, really sick. And that's actually the case with a lot of people. And so um, I just want to make sure, I'm teaching anyone who wants to learn, and I go the holistic route, healing ourselves with, obviously, with supplements and with food, with water, um, sleep, which I don't necessarily get, but that's a different story. And so then how I plan on serving others, um, is for what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be setting up free coaching calls, um, for all those who want to. And now, if you're thinking, well, I don't know how to do a coaching call, well, that's great. I'm going to teach you. And maybe you're watching this and you're thinking like you are one of those ones who really you don't know anything, but you want to do this business, you want to help people, you need to start making money. Okay, it's okay. That's what I'm here for. If you're on my team under me, that's what I'm here for. And I will help you. There's lots of free content on YouTube and probably Google. If you want to just start Googling like holistic ways, for health, you can start Googling the ingredients in our products, so you can see like how they work. You can Google like how our blood sugar affects our body, how that makes us gain weight when our blood sugar is high. um so you don't have to just like panic and be like, I don't know anything. It's okay. It really is. And it's I've been with this for 5 years, a little over 5 years now, actually 5.5 years, actually. So, I've been learning and I'm still learning, um, bits and pieces here and there. So, but the thing is, you don't have to wait to know, quote unquote, everything before you start helping people. So if you know a little bit about like how Plexus Slim helps you and balances your blood sugar, you can already start talking to people about that. You can already start helping people. You can start, talking about that on social media, or sharing with your friends, or sending out samples, um, things like that. You don't have to wait to feel like something. But anyway, so that's one thing I'm going to be doing, is just I'm reaching out. And honestly, that's totally out of my comfort zone, um, is offering coaching calls to like my Facebook friends, because I have a lot of Facebook friends I don't even know, um, which I'm trying to get to know them. So that's why I want to set up coaching calls with them. And so that's totally out of my comfort zone, but it's going to be a blast. I've decided I'm going to be excited about it. I'm going to meet new people. And so another thing kind of goes hand in hand with that, just loving on people. Sometimes, our hearts can get hardened towards people because they kind of, are annoying. And I know, because I'm a person and I annoy myself. But one thing I'm trying to keep is a tender heart and just loving people, all people. The Holy Spirit is no respecters of persons. So I don't want to be a respecter of persons either. So uh, let's see. And then I want to make sure that I'm continually studying. Okay, so I actually, or my husband paid for me to be able to go through a holistic program. You don't have to do that. It was just something that the Lord allowed for me to do, because I didn't know, or I did know actually at that point. I had just started learning how food really affected our health. And so I really wanted to really just learn more, and I felt like I needed more of a structure. So my husband, paid for a program. It was a 1-year program, and then I went right into a 6-month program. So altogether, I went a year and a half online for a holistic program. But you don't have to do that. Like I already said a little while ago, there's lots of free stuff, even on Pinterest, Google, YouTube, and me. You got me. Um, to help you also. And so I plan on taking time with each and every person um, that I need to, and just make sure to get them set up for success. Obviously, there's only one of me and however many on my team. So, what I'm planning on doing is getting with my level ones, and then those who aren't necessarily my level ones, but they don't have an upline. Before until like it might just be me. Like say they're my level three, but their level two and their level one are gone. I'm going to take them under my wing. And what I'm going to do, I'm praying and um, praying and working towards beefing up my level ones. And just going to spend a lot of time with them and teaching them again, like how to be leaders and how to do the things in this business. So that way that it can trickle down and they can teach their level ones and then the level their, it can go down and down. So that way, my business beefs up and becomes strong. And that way, as you learn to be a leader and, you're teaching your level ones, and those who don't have uplines, that are on your team, you're teaching them the ways of this business and the ways of the holistic health. Our business is going to be, sturdy, rock solid. That's my goal, is to make rock solid leaders. Um, but those who want to do it, obviously, I'm not going to force anyone to do it. I can't force anyone to do it. The only thing I ask is that you're willing to do what I ask. It's really not that hard, as long as your heart is right and you're looking to help people. It's going to be fun. We're going to make it fun. And so I'm just planning to who I can work with. I'm planning to set them up for success and teach them how to then get their downline set up for success also. And I think one thing that is key is that having confidence in this business is having the results that you want also with your health. So whether it be like weight loss, maybe you're taking the products and you're feeling better, but you haven't lost weight yet. I will definitely work on you with that. I will, we can get a plan in place and help you lose some more or lose weight if that's what you need, or if you have other health issues, or maybe you haven't started taking the products yet, maybe you're not taking them consistently. Whatever we need to do just to start to get you on the right path, get confidence, and then to be able to work your own business and to grow it yourself. Um, so let's So, okay. So, I know how to lose weight. And so, I know how to heal my gut. I know how to heal my thyroid and I know how to balance my blood sugar. And so I want to make sure that I'm teaching others that, because like I said, like it's not something we're taught at all. Like I never knew what gut health was. Um, if you're raised in a family like I was, my mom always took us to the doctors when we were supposed to. She just very, doctor minded, which if you're in that way, you don't necessarily know about how your body really works with, gut health and stuff. Now there are some people, and it always shocks me when someone like grew up, in all kind of like a holistic home, because that was not mine. That was not my home at all. Um, but anyway, so I want to make sure that I'm teaching others what I know, and because it's going to help people. And so I am still learning the business side. Again, like I know a huge part is being consistent every day with this business, and also like I guess not letting your personal life interfere, which is something I really struggle with. Sometimes just my emotions and circumstances in my real life really stops me from working my business. And that's not going to help my business if I'm not working the way I need to, especially if it takes like months, in which kind of different things in life kind of pulled me away for several months probably I think about 3 months since September, um, which really just bothers me. But obviously, I can't take that back. So anyway, so that's one thing I'm learning is you have to be consistent, and I'm preaching to myself because I need to be consistent. And um, so obviously I'm not an expert on this business yet, but I am learning, I am studying, I listen to podcasts all the time. I'm constantly I'm just constantly trying to study, um just this business. I feel like this industry is kind of always evolving because if you see like on social media, like you might feel like someone's always selling something, but I want to challenge you, like, don't get into that mindset, like, oh, there's already too many Plexus ambassadors or whatever. People obviously they buy the product, but they're gonna choose you if you show sincerity and you show that you love people. Because there are a lot of like cheesy salespeople out there that just like want the sale, and they're just very tactless with how they do it. And so if you go about it, the right way, you learn or whatever, people are gonna be willing to buy from you. And I've actually had several people like tell me like I have so many friends, Plexus friends or whatever, but they're like, but I want to order from you. And I'm like, well, that makes me nervous. Because I'm scared I'm gonna fail them. But anyway, but it's nice. So just market. Obviously, you're gonna be talking about your pink drink. You're gonna be talking about gut health and stuff, but you're also gonna be marketing yourself, and you want to make people be able to approach you. So anyway, so I don't want to get off topic. Because I am going to teach you guys, especially I actually am going to set aside a Zoom meeting, and I'm going to talk about attraction marketing and like posting on social media, whether it's personal posts or your business posts. I'm going to hit that because I guess I'll give a little commercial. With our social media accounts, like we might be like, well, it's mine, it's mine. I can post whatever I want. Um, if you want to build your business on social media, which that's what I'm doing because I'm a stay-at-home mom, and the only people I see really is at church. I don't necessarily show my face out in public too often, so I focus on social media. So if I'm doing that, and I have friends of all different faiths and backgrounds and beliefs and political beliefs, and so you know what I stay away from? Controversy. Anything that's controversial. If you know me, I'm a very passionate person about things, but I refrain from posting them on social media because, believe it or not, somebody will judge you. And they not necessarily, it might turn them away, and you won't be able to help them if they do have like a serious um health issue, or they really need your help or something. But if you post something controversial on social media, you might get yourself deleted off of their Facebook or whatever. So that was just a little plug. So pay attention to what you're posting on social media. That's probably like my huge, like, because there are times like I just want to rant so bad. I feel like I'm like, can't you guys open your eyes, like, come on. But the Holy Spirit tells me no, and then my conscience tells me no. Because first off, I want to reach them with the gospel, and then second off, obviously, if I can help them with Plexus or this business or whatever, I don't want to turn them off. So anyway, that's probably my one social media business tip for you right now. That was a free tip. Anyway, so this is our first Zoom, twice a month. Thanks, Mrs. Mobley, for that tip. I'm going to be doing a Zoom call. I'm going to be doing a Zoom call just like this. The first Monday of the month is going to be at 8 p.m. And then the third Tuesday of every month is going to be at 10 a.m. I think that's my schedule. So I did one at night and then one in the morning. Obviously, we're going to have different topics. and just different things we're going to talk about. I'm planning different things for this year. I do want to get involved in some books and, really study leadership with y'all, study different things. I'm going to do a mixture. The training is going to be a mixture of business and health, uh, you know, and then I am reaching out to people separately, getting them on health coaching calls also. And my phone is almost always with me. So if for whatever reason, you have a question or whatever, maybe if I can't jump on a phone call with you, we can always text back and forth. We can do, voice messaging, if that works. But anyway, I am just planning on really just growing through this year. That's my goal. I'm excited. Um, I'm really excited. I don't know what the Lord has for us, but I do pray for each and every one of you that's on my team directly underneath, not like anyone's underneath me. I pray for you every day. And one thing I do is I go in every day, I go in my back office, I look at everyone in my downline, and I just, pray for you. And so that's something you can do too. If you don't have anyone in your downline, um, then you can still pray over your business, and ask the Lord, saying, I don't know who's going to be on my team, but, ask the Lord to lead them to you. That's really often what I pray. Lord, lead me or lead those to me, who need this, who need these products, who needs this business. Um, Lead those to me who I can help. Um, because I don't know. So anyway, so buckle up. I feel like, I'm praying and planning that 2021 is going to be awesome. Um, Super Saturday is this Saturday, which I'm really excited for. Also, they're doing the Leaders Retreat training this weekend, which I'm going to be involved in. I actually got to find out the dates for that or whatever. So there's going to be more training um, that I will be able to glean from and teach y'all whatever I learned from them. So that's going to be exciting. Convention is in June, I think. Lord willing, it's not virtual. I'm praying it's not. I'm so sick of virtual. Virtual is good to reach people across the country, but that's about it. When we do Zoom trainings like this, virtual is great. But other than that, I don't want convention to be virtual again. It was lame. So, so here's a plug. Convention or Plexus really knows how to do things. And so convention, and that's probably the only event I've been to with Plexus is convention. I heard like Leaders Retreat is always awesome. But anyway, whatever Plexus does, it's amazing. It's so much fun. It's just a lot of energy. You'll leave, feeling pumped and ready to go, just encouraged. So anyway, I did not like, now the virtual convention was okay. Like obviously we got some good training or whatever, but the whole vibe and atmosphere obviously was not the same, because I think at least 12, I want to say there's thousands of people that go to convention. I think last year, like the last one I went to in person was like 12,000 people. We're all there like-minded. We want to learn about Plexus and the business and stuff. And so it's just so much fun. Okay, so all that to say, I hope things stop being virtual. And so I'm looking forward to 2021 as being just an awesome year of growth. But, sorry, I heard a baby crying. But you have to obviously put the work in, set your goals, and then get to work. If you don't know where to start, I will help you. I can get you on the right path, whether it's, for your health sake, your business sake, both sakes. I will get you going, and it's going to be so rewarding. It's going to be rewarding. You put the work in, you're going to see fruit from it. and it's going to be so exciting. And when you start helping people and you see their results, it's going to be just so exciting because you had a part in that, and it's going to be exciting. So hang tight. I am planning different things for 2021. I'm not sure of everything yet, but I'm pretty excited. So if you're watching this on replay, that's great. Reach out to me with any questions. If you want to get a coaching call scheduled, let me know. Otherwise, I will be back with y'all in 2 weeks on a Tuesday. All right, see you guys.